final race of today. This is for the International Business Community Finals. 20-member crew race. We saw some spectacular performance earlier in the heats and semi-finals. Well, down, these are the 6 best teams. Lane number 1 in all black, the German Dragons. Lane number 2 setting a blistering pace right before Filipino Dragons Team A. Oscar Paddle Club is in Team A. Canadian Dragon Boat Team is in Lane 4. Lane number 5, Filipino Dragons Team B. And lane number 6, Oscar Paddle Club. Essentially, there's a battle between the Germans, Filipino, the Canadians, and the Australians right now as they come charging down this side of Federal Reservoir. This is going to be a real fast one as we see the teams just almost neck and neck with each other in lane number 1, lane number 3, and lane number 1 setting the pace. The Germans together with the Oscar team. Let's not forget the Filipinos lying low in lane number 2 and lane number 5 at the moment. Have they given it their all in the semi-finals not to be able to have some energy for this finals? Well, we are only moments away to find out as we see them coming down very quickly, passing by the 200-meter mark with just about 600 meters to go. It's a close call between lane number 3 and lane number 5 right now. 5 the Filipinos, 3 is the Australians, and we'd certainly like to see that Filipino team excel once again, setting their very blistering fast pace earlier on in their semi-finals. Here they come towards the midway point, almost there. Lane number 3, Oscar still taking the lead from start to finish. Can they finish it though in lane number 3 in first place? We're only moments away, as I mentioned, to find out. Lane number 1 also picking up the paces. German Dragons not losing out. It's important certainly to keep pace with the leaders, to allow yourself to have enough distance to catch up with them if your strategy works for you. In the meantime, the Australians still holding on to the lead, looking pretty strong, mighty strong, and as they're coming closer to the midway point, we can get a clear indication as to the distance of their lead. Lane number 3, the Australians just about, I do believe, about the 4th length lead from lane number 4. That's the team from the Canadian Dragon Boat Club. Filipinos unresponding at this very moment. What happened to them? They were so good in the semi-finals, but look like the Australians are taking this very, very seriously and certainly riding this wave, and they're in the lead right now. About a boat-length lead, as I mentioned, from the Canadians. The Germans giving in their all. Right now the Germans are facing themselves, trying to close the gap with the team in lane number 4. Well, it's going to be a close one, although we can see that the Australians are leading. We get a sense that one of these teams will make a dash for it, as they've done in the previous races. While the Australians seeing their lead slipping, their hands, their lead slipping right now, just about half of a boat-length lead from the Canadians. They had a boat-length lead from earlier. Here they come towards the finishing line. It's lane number 3, the Australians still holding on to the lead in green and yellow, and just looking at them, you won't even know that they're putting in effort because they look so relaxed. Here they come with perfect strokes, coordinating very well with each and every one of their teammates. Lane number 3, the Australians, making it look so easy. Here they come, last 150 meters. Is any one of these teams going to respond? Because the Australians are certainly going to break away from the pack. Here they come, increasing their work rate. Just what a magnificent sight. The Australians extending their lead right now. More than a boat-length lead. The Canadians giving it their all, but not good enough. The Australians clearly winning this one in first place for the International Business Community Finals. The Australians coming in first. What a performance, followed by the Canadians trying to close that gap, but not good enough. In lane number 1, the German Dragon settling for 3rd place. And look at that drummer on the German Dragon team, certainly giving it her all as well. What a race. That concludes